so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. God damn, 30 years. Oh my goodness. R. Kelly gets 30 goddamn years. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous, boy. 30 years behind the damn. My boy R. Kelly got a 30 piece. They didn't knock this nigga out with a 30 piece. God damn, how old is R. Kelly, man? Let me give y'all time to pile in, man. Yeah, I mean, but you know I'm about to go in on this, man. Damn, 30 years, 30 years, 30 years. It's so hard to say goodbye. Shit, R. Kelly, shit, he gonna die in there. 30 years. He gonna die in there. Damn. I wanted to get into this press conference because, you know, they was asking all R. Kelly representatives all types of questions and things like that. But dang, 30 years. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man, while y'all in here. Hit that like button while you in here. Hit that like button while you in here. What's up, Adriana? What's going on, Priscilla? Georgia. Mods, shout out to the mods in here. You know what I'm saying? Um, Dang. When I seen 30 years, I'm like, damn. Sheesh. Peace, peace, peace. What up? What up, Curry Gang? What up? What up? Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come up in here. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on? Phoenicia, I see Queen D. Shy, what's going on? You know what I mean? D's everything. Debbie. Should shout some of y'all out. Twain. Nita. Angel. Keita. Okay. All right, man. We about to get into this, man. R. Kelly gets 30 years. Sentenced to 30 years, man. Sheesh. I'm like, damn. Just R. Kelly alone, though. Shit, where's his accomplices at? They need to be up in there right along with him, sitting in the same cell, or sitting in the cells next to him. Shoot, and, R. Kelly ain't been acting alone out here, and people ain't all them people that been around R. Kelly like they didn't turn a blind eye to what he was doing. Shooting half of that stuff they was saying on that documentary he was doing. I don't believe half of that they was saying on that documentary. I mean, I believe he's guilty of something, but 30 years. I don't know what I don't know if he did 30 years worth of things without people sitting up. I'm sitting beside him. Sheesh. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I wanted to get into some of this conference real quick. Make sure y'all hit that like button while y'all in here. For the people that's just coming in, let's get into this real quick.
How is Mr. Kelly feeling?
Mr. Kelly is fine.
Let me know if y'all can hear this.
We are excited for this appeal that we are bringing. Obviously, it was a hard day. He's been sentenced to a serious sentence, but we are confident in our arguments that we raised in our post-trial motions, that although they didn't persuade the district court judge, that they will persuade the Court of Appeals. We've always believed in those arguments, and we believe that this enterprise was overcharged, and that the Second Circuit Court of Appeals will see it that way.
Can you share what he said to you after the sentence was read?
He was just asking for some clarifications about some of the terms and that were read to him. As you all know, Mr. Kelly has some literacy issues, so it's really important.
Yeah, hold on. They still pointing out R. Kelly can't read, man. Like, damn. They still talk about him that he can't read. It remind me of that scene in Eddie Murphy. I mean, in Life when all them niggas couldn't read, and Eddie Murphy's like, damn, none of y'all can read. Motherfucker, 60 years old, motherfucker can't read. Let me go.
or it's there's a great deal of things that have to be explained in a little more slowly. So,
But in terms of the sentence, how does he feel about the sentence?
well, I mean, obviously he's devastated. 30 years in prison is like a life sentence for him. But at the same time, we knew the government was asking for 25 years. We were prepared for what the judge might impose. So it didn't come as a great big surprise. We were prepared for it, and we are now prepared to fight this appeal. For us, it's just the beginning of the fight, frankly. So we were prepared going in for today, and he's doing okay with it despite it being a hard
to speak in his own defense. Why did he not want to make a
statement in allocution? Well, that was on advice of counsel. That was on my advice.
Why?
Because he has pending cases. It's obvious. He's got pending cases, and he has a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, and I advised him to invoke that Fifth Amendment right. I promise you, he does want to make a statement. He will make statements eventually, but on the advice of counsel, he remains silent today.
Will you be putting in an appeal? That he is not guilty. How soon will you be putting in this appeal?
Okay, so the appeal will lay out that the enterprise that was charged, as you will see if you've read my post-trial motions, which you probably have not, our position is this was not a RICO or racketeering act violation. These were isolated events that happened many years ago, and the government simply tried to plead around the statute of limitations to bring it in a RICO charge, which was inappropriate. So, I mean, all I can tell you is there was no enterprise. There was no enterprise. It was one man with allegations by a number of women, which doesn't make it an enterprise. And that is why he's not guilty of racketeering.
Damn, I don't believe racketeering, but I mean, that nigga his accomplices need to be going down right along with that nigga. 30 years. God damn. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. God damn, Robert Kelly, man. I mean, I guess they're gonna work on his appeal, try to get him out. But he definitely gonna have to serve most of that time before he get acquitted of any type of goddamn charges. They gonna make sure he serve out most of that damn sentence. You know what I'm saying? So 30 years though. Dang.
How many family members?
You said he was remorseful. What did you mean by that? You said he didn't have to confess, but that he was remorseful.
I said he has regrets and he is sad. Nobody wants to hear what he heard today. He's a human being. He feels when other people are feeling, but that doesn't mean that he's can accept responsibility in the way that the government would like him to and the way other people would like him to, because he disagrees. He is not he disagrees with the characterizations that have been made about him. But that doesn't mean he's not a human being and can't feel something when other people are in pain.
Is his abuser here today? You said that his sister abused him as he was a kid. He has 4 people here today.
Yes, he has a number of friends here today. No, his sister is not here today. He's been estranged from her for quite some time. He has 2 brothers who are fully in support of him, who were also victims of sexual abuse in his household. So they are here in spirit, although not here personally. So no.
And what do you say to people who say he's a predator? Have you had the opportunity to speak to Joyce?
Yes, I speak to Joy regularly.
They just had to bring up the brothers and all them. Man.
And Joy is just fine. She is sad, but she told him, and she sent me a text message telling him to pray and put it in God's hands. And she loves him, and they're going to get through this. That's what she had to say to him today.
No, he's not.
No, he's not a predator. Anything?
Hey, is he the predator?
Where's the other members of?
He said this nigga the predator. Is he the predator? God damn. Them reporters, boy. Them reporters out there like goddamn wolves around some goddamn meat. All them goddamn questions they asking them.
Jennifer Bonjean, Bonjean.
Are you saying that this sexual?
I'm sorry.
What did he say to you after the sentence?
We just went over some of the terms that the judge was reading to him. We didn't have a lot of time, but he was prepared for it. Okay.
We thank you
so much. Thank you very much.
On behalf of our Kelly supporters, we do support you. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you. Waiting on the appeal to come.
Hi, everybody. The U.S. Attorney is going to come out now. I'll give you their names. There's going to be two speakers. They're not going to.
All right, let's see what this U.S. Attorney got to say. Let me fast forward this. Yeah, here you go. This nigga right here. Here this nigga go. See what this nigga talking about.
Moments ago, R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison. This is a significant outcome for all victims of R. Kelly, and especially for the survivors who so bravely testified about the horrific and sadistic abuse they endured. R. Kelly is a predator, and as a result of our prosecution, he'll serve a long jail sentence for his crimes. With the aid of his fame, his money, and most importantly, his inner circle, R. Kelly preyed upon children and young women for his own sexual gratification.
Why ain't the rest of the people in this circle going to jail then? Nigga bringing up talking about circles. Well, why he the only nigga going to jail then?
For decades. He used coercive control, exemplified by a pattern of isolation, rules, dependence, threats, intimidation tactics, physical abuse, and at least once the presence of a gun to force victims, including minors, to engage in sexual activity with him and others, and to become unwilling participants in the pornographic films he wrote, produced, and directed. He continued committing his crimes for almost 30 years and avoided punishment until today.
All right, so he say, see how he 30 got away with it 30 years and what? So he got a year for each year he got away with it. Where's the rest of the niggas at? 30 years and ain't nobody else know nothing. Ain't nobody else do nothing. So R. Kelly was the only nigga out there with underage girls, huh? Y'all remember what Nick Cannon and Dame Dash interview when they was talking about Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown being like 16 and all that. I don't know. I ain't saying nigga did something, but them niggas was up there giggly and goofy laughing like, you know what I'm saying? So where the rest of them niggas at, man?
Today,
R. Kelly, I guess R. Kelly ain't gonna tell though. He ain't R. Kelly like shit. I ain't no rat. I ain't gonna give up nobody else. I ain't no rat.
The sentence shows that the witnesses reclaim control over their lives and over their futures. These are voices of mostly Black and brown women and children that were heard and believed, and for whom justice was finally achieved. This is a victory for them, for justice, and for future survivors of sexual assault. Victims of sexual violence must be heard, perpetrators must be held accountable, and our women and children must be protected. I hope this sentencing serves as its own testimony that it doesn't matter how powerful rich, or famous your abuser may be, or how small they may make you feel, justice only hears the truth. I want to say that this case would not have been possible without the outstanding work, dedication, and skill of the prosecution team, Assistant United States Attorneys Elizabeth Geddes, Nadia Shahada, and Maria Cruz Melendez, Senior Investigator Keith Kolovich, and former paralegal specialist Kira Winthen and Alyssa Fagel. Their dedication to the truth and justice was truly extraordinary. I want to commend and thank the special agents who handled this case for their outstanding work, Ryan Chabot and Sylvette Reynoso of the Department of Homeland Security Investigations, under the supervision of Supervisory Special Agents Elvin Hernandez and Patrick Gill. They and detectives from the New York City Police Department painstakingly went through the documents, the records, and interviews to collect and verify the facts that became the foundation for this strong case. And finally, and I want to emphasize this, I want to say a special thank you to the brave survivors, those who came forward and all who endured. It is thanks to you that we were able to deliver justice today. I'll now call up HSI's Executive Associate Director, Steve Francis, for remarks.
Man, you don't get your goddamn biscuit head ass out of here. Yo, man. We know. R. Kelly was the only goddamn nigga, man. 30 years? They saying he got away with it for 30 years. How the hell you know he got away with it for 30 years? Y'all only got him for the, what, for the past. They got away with the P tape. Got away with that. And y'all just got him for the shit from the recent shit. You know what I mean? Talking about some 30 years. Like, all right, but 30 years and nobody else knew nothing. Where's everybody else at? You know what I'm saying? Where the niggas that was driving the cars, that was picking up the young women and bringing them to R. Kelly? Where the goddamn parents at? Matter of fact, where's the parents at of them young women? Why ain't none of them goddamn parents prosecuted for taking their kids around that nigga? That's what I want to know. Where's the parent? Why the parents ain't shit? Why the parents ain't getting prosecuted? For real, bro. That's real talk. Like, come on, man. Where's the drivers at? All the niggas. Where's the assistants? All the assistants that work for R. Kelly? So you mean to tell me none of his assistants seen any of that shit he was doing? None of that shit he was doing, huh? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't know, man. I'm about to read. Let me get into this. All right, let me see what the rest of these niggas talking about.
Social media slander is his status as a Grammy award-winning household name with global recognition to inflict pain and anguish on so many victims. Despite numerous reports of his destructive abuse over the years, the brazen acts of intimidation against his accusers kept him shielded from prosecution until HSI, the U.S. Attorney's Office from the Eastern District of New York, and these incredible prosecutors and NYPD initiated an investigation into his criminal organization. Today's sentence is a victory that belongs to the brave victims who came forward. Despite intense public scrutiny, despite social media slander, despite threats to their own health and safety, and despite being asked to relive the pain of some of the most traumatic days in their lives, they told their stories and they made their voices heard. Today's sentencing sends a clear message that no amount of money or fame is enough to evade justice. And the money, power, and fame will not buy you immunity in the United States. and the United States government will hold you accountable for any atrocities you commit.
Don't ever say government gonna hold anybody responsible for anything. Y'all ain't holding a lot of people responsible out here for the shit they getting away with, especially in Hollywood. Like I said, R. Kelly wasn't the only nigga, man. If you ain't here, smash that like button. If you just coming in, man, hit that like button. Hit the thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Don't cost you nothing. Hit that thumbs up button. Oh shit, that rhyme. It don't cost you nothing to hit that thumbs up button. Oh shit. These niggas, man. I blame the parents too, man. Cause how they gonna take their kids around that nigga and you know what I'm saying, or even let that nigga go, you know what I'm saying, let the big children go around that nigga or take that. I don't get, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. These
Mr.
niggas,
Kelly
man.
led a criminal enterprise with his entourage to prey on.
He said it right there. He said R. Kelly ran a criminal enterprise. All right, then why he the only nigga in there then? Why is he the only nigga locked up in a criminal enterprise? Exactly. Black 93, Blick 93, Rico for one man. yo, yo, these niggas need to stop playing games, man. A Rico for one man, yo. Yo, this nigga said a criminal organization. He the only nigga locked up. That's funny as shit. Yo, man, these niggas playing games out here, man. These niggas is playing games. Come on, man.
On the young and vulnerable by dangling promises of fame, fortune, and stardom. By the time his victims saw through the empty promises, it was too late. Mr. Kelly attempted to silence these victims through bribery, intimidation, blackmail, and physical violence. He once sang that sometimes the silence can be so loud. Thankfully, these brave victims and true survivors will be heard forever, while Mr. R. Kelly will be left alone in a jail cell in silence for many, many years to come. It is comforting to now know that not only the loud noise he will hear every day is his prison cell door slamming shut behind him. No matter
Come
how
on,
many hit songs.
Come on, man. He had to say that. All he gonna hear is his prison door shutting behind him. Who wrote this shit, man? I know this nigga ain't write this script. This nigga say all he gonna hear is his prison door slamming behind him. Come on, man.
Songs he may have released, his legacy will not be remembered by that of his voice. But
Ain't nothing you can do to take that nigga legacy away. Niggas is still gonna love his music, B. It don't even matter. This nigga talking about nobody gonna remember his legacy. Who is this man? Who is he? Cause you can't take nothing away from his music. All of his songs he wrote for other niggas. How you gonna take away his legacy? This nigga wrote for Michael Jackson, Aaliyah, shit, man, everybody. He wrote for every damn body. These people just talking out the ASS, man. Come on, man.
by the voices of the brave women and men who came forward to reveal to the world the monster that R. Kelly truly is.
The monster.
Mr. Kelly underestimated the bravery and resilience of those he once preyed upon when they were young and vulnerable. These victims are the unsung heroes today. Today is about them. Today is their day. Today is their victory. Thank you.
What took you so long, sir? Why did you...
All right, man, let's get into this Jaguar recap, man. Let me play this Jaguar recap. Because she is breaking down some shit. And when they bring R. Kelly up, I revert back to Jag because she be breaking some shit down. You know what I'm saying? Let me share this drum real quick. These niggas talking about. Nigga talking about the monster, R. Kelly. Man, there's a lot of monsters in that goddamn industry. R. Kelly is like, R. Kelly ain't the monster compared to a lot of them other niggas in that industry. We know. Nigga talking about monster. All right, man. Let me share this shit real quick. If y'all just coming in, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, please. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. All right, let me make sure this shit. Okay. All right. Let's see this Jaguar shit.
Because I just really want to talk about Aaliyah. I wish I could. I wish it were my story to tell. We all know what happened in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't know why it ended the way it ended.
Y'all can hear this cool?
And I know a lot of people, they got a whole lot of mixed emotions about Dame Dash. People say whatever they want to say about that man. That man loved that woman. I just want the world to know how much she was loved before she was taken away from everyone.
All right, cool.
I just want people to know that part. I'm sick and tired of the fact that her name will forever be attached to R. Kelly's name. Everything he did to her. Everything he did to that family. So I know a lot of people want to blame it all on Barry Hankerson and blame it on the family, but the truth is, the music industry is a very confusing place, and sometimes things happen without people knowing. There are people that are actively working to keep people in the dark, actively working to constantly change stories, change reality, change everything, and they can do it all with a press release, just a press release. So I don't want to say anything that would frame her family in a negative light. I don't, because I don't think that I can honestly say I believe.
Yeah, this is a recap, y'all. It says it in the title. Recap.
And I can tell you right now, it's easy to do. It's music industry. Girl goes into the studio. She's supposed to be working in the studio. The first couple of sessions, the brother comes, the parents come. Everything seems fine, you know. Then we're gonna be working late. We really gotta finish this song. Somebody will drive y'all home. I promise she'll be home right after. And she will come home right after, but nobody asks what happened to her in the car or on the way home, or what happened as soon as they left the studio. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people, y'all don't understand, like, the tactful nature, the tactical nature in which this and this, I don't understand. Like, these people go heavy, man. They go heavy. They'll have the assistant sitting in the kitchen with the mom while they in the bathroom talking about, yeah, we going over music, or yeah, we're practicing the script, or yeah.
You heard what she said? She said the mom and them would be off on the side, and the producers and all them niggas be in the bathroom with having sex with the daughter. Ain't that the same thing Taisha said when we interviewed her? It was the same thing on that goddamn Nickelodeon set. So these people, not everybody could be lying about this. Fahim Lee, thanks for the super chat. He said this time for Kels to believe that he can fly and touch the sky. He definitely gonna think about every night and day. That's crazy. Yeah, that's the same. Them stories is the same ones about, you know what I'm saying, from Nickelodeon when the kids be on the set with the parents and the parents go off and do something and the producers be offering the kids drugs and alcohol and same thing. That's what Jag explained. Let me get back to it.
Time alone with the child. Like, does that break?
We need alone time with the child.
That they will your while you in the house having expensive coffee and eating crumpets.
That's why them parents need to be prosecuted.
And they're sitting there saying, don't say anything because your mother really needs this money. And if your mother don't get this money, y'all won't be out on the streets. You need to be a good boy or be a good girl. And don't say anything because your mom's going to go to the cops. And if she does that, we're going to have a kid. Because the 9-year-old with that kind of explosive information. Like I said, it's not my story to tell, but it should be told.
Somebody gotta tell it.
By her brother or by Dave. Y'all need to know how amazing she really was. Y'all need to know what she really overcame. Y'all need to know the strength that came behind all of that.
She talking about
all
Aaliyah.
Of that grace. And she was tough. Survived the stuff that she survived. She was tough. And nobody knows the real story. Yeah. Aaliyah's untimely demise changed a lot in my mind. I was angry at first. Why is she so stupid? Why would she get on that plane with all that luggage? Why she gotta be so vain? So the luggage could have came later. As much money as she had. But see, what nobody really got told about that story, and it's only been mentioned in a few documentaries, that the reason why she was in such a rush to leave the island was because someone had called her and told her that Damon Dash had been in a nearly fatal accident. He was on his deathbed, and she had to rush to Miami to be by his side. That's how much she loved him, that she was willing to put her life on the line for it. If somebody called me and told me that my husband was about to die, I would do whatever I got to do to get there. And from what I was also told from other people that was on the shoot, packing all that luggage on the plane wasn't her idea either. She was told, because the rap, the video had rapped, that all of their belongings had to leave right then, that she couldn't leave them behind, that nothing, they had to take everything with them. Knowing that there was already almost 1,000 pounds worth of human on that plane, and then like 800 pounds of luggage. They said, well, if you gotta go right now, you gotta take all your stuff with you right now. And she was willing to risk it just to be with Dave. And I believe Dame, in an interview he had done maybe 5 or 6 years ago, he said he never sent that phone call to summons her to Miami. He never had his assistant call her for any reason, and he wasn't even in Miami.
Dang.
Aaliyah got a phone call that the love of her life was about to die in Miami, and he wasn't even in Miami. And the call came from his assistant, which didn't exist either. And Fatima,
dang,
choreographer, heard that phone call because she mentioned it too in an interview, and she never mentioned it again. She got a phone call from a person that wasn't real about a situation that had never happened, being summoned to a place where her fiance was not, and forced to leave with all of her belongings if she left right there, which would put the plane in danger. I don't know, but where I come from, that sounds like a setup. Like the pilot was a crackhead, a former crackhead, and even he, the crackhead, didn't want to go along with it, but he was told that he had to because he was under contract.
Dang.
Somebody went through a lot of trouble to make sure that that girl got on that plane, and that plane.
Sacrifice.
Like I said, it's not my story to tell.
Sacrifice.
But I'll be damned, there's a lot of people that benefited from Aaliyah being gone. A lot of people made it that wouldn't have made it if Aaliyah was still around.
And Beyonce filled in the Aaliyah spot.
The idea of conspiracy theories, but typically the way I see things is, if you want to know who the masterminds are behind something, all you have to see is the person who benefits the greatest. That's the person that has the most motive to make sure people get moved around. The person that has the most to gain.
Dang.
In this business, that could be anybody.
Facts. Facts. Dang. Shit crazy out here, man. All right, let me see if I pull up this other one real quick. Damn, man. 30 years. R. Kelly's 30 years. 30 years, man. Or R. Kelly. Let me play some R. Kelly real quick. Let me get some R. Kelly up here on the Skrizny. You know what I'm saying? Get some R. Kelly up here. No, just what? Hold on. Let's get some Kells up in here. But matter of fact, before we do that, before we get some R. Kells up in here, let me do this real quick. Damn, man. I guess R. Kelly ain't gonna rat. R. Kelly ain't gonna rat on nobody. You know what I'm saying? That boy said, I ain't telling on nobody. But that's what I'm trying to say. A one man RICO for a criminal organization. Dang. We get into this break real sponsor thing real quick, man. Make sure y'all go over there and get y'all shower curtains, man. We got all that black art shower curtains, man. Redecorate your bathroom with some of this beautiful artwork. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole set with the rug, the shower curtain. You know what I'm saying? The thing to put around your toilet. It's all a whole set. We got them Jones on deck. I think it's like a 4-piece set. We got them things on deck. So make sure y'all go over there to nightanddaynetmarket.com and get y'all some hot ass bathroom sets, man. I like them Jones. Them shits is hot. Have your bathroom looking a little spunky, you know what I mean? Just go over there and grip that. They don't cost that much neither, so you can buy like 2 or 3 of them shits at once and change your bathroom every month. You could have a whole new theme every month. You know what I'm saying? Whole new theme out there. I'll play it one more time for y'all, and then we're going to get into this R. Kelly video. So recap some R. Kelly moments. Let's get into some R. Kelly moments. You know what I mean? All right, now. Know just what you want, and I know just what you need, girl. So
take it right now.
No, what?
Yeah, but y'all try to set up another show, to come to Arizona to make this shit up to my fans. I'm gonna make this shit up to I gotta make an example out of these characters, man.
30 years, man.
God damn, man.
I got it.
Still the king of R&B.
How many guys do they have up at the gym right now? At least about 5 or 6. If we get 5 or 6, we get a 3-man going. Me, you, put Isaac on the team, we good. Only one rule. Pass me that motherfucking ball.
R. Kelly, the king.
You already know
the king. You know, we on set. You know, they got us doing all type of, you feel me?
Well, I fell in love with you the first time. With your narrow eye. Ooh, they sparkle, yes, they bubble. I'm gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. Hey, well, I fell in love with you the first time.
They ain't got no cookies in there?
Got no cookies in there, dog?
Shit. Not none, dog. A store like that?
I ain't got none.
I want a cookie.
Ain't got none.
I want a cookie.
Ain't got none.
I want a cookie.
R. Kelly at commissary. Like,
I want a cookie.
Ain't got none.
Stupid.
that's R. Kelly at commissary.
Moments ago, R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison. This is a significant outcome for all
this guy
victims of
get in
R.
there.
Kelly, and especially for the survivors who so bravely testified about the horrific and sadistic abuse they endured. R. Kelly is a predator, and as a result of our prosecution, he'll serve a long jail sentence for his crimes.
Oh, man. Kiki ball. Keep wiping. Keep wiping. Keep wiping. Keep wiping. Wipe my tongue. This nigga, man. My boy R. Kelly nigga said, wipe my nose. Keep wiping. This nigga funny as hell, boy. This nigga R. Kells. God damn. He gonna be in it with his prison cell. Prison cell, wipe his prison cell. Wipe my tongue. Keep wiping. This ain't even funny, man. We all going to hell. You laugh, you go to hell. Boy, gonna be in that prison cell, like, wipe my nose. 30 years. Damn. All right, let me calm down, man. Man, I just had to get on here, hop on here real quick, man. And, you know what I'm saying? And commentate over this madness, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I love y'all, man. Thanks for rocking with your boy. You see Isaiah Curry ain't here, you know, he taking care of some things. So I had to come hold it down for this one. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, we might be back on later or tomorrow, shit, who knows. But we definitely gonna be back. Dang. Y'all know what I gotta leave y'all with. You know what I gotta leave y'all with. Y'all already know, man. Y'all already know, man. You already know.
Back out here. We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to.
He own you. He can do anything he want with you. There ain't nothing you can do about it.
The money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game.
Scratching and scrambling most of my days to get where I got.
Not sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them.
Now, I eats in the big house kitchen. I got pine boards on the floor of my cabin.
If I crumble, my children crumble, my grandchildren crumble.
And it don't take much coughing for the master to make me have a cup of corn whiskey for my medicine.
I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement.
Now that is fine living for a nigga, and I'll be damned if any African Guinea man is gonna make me lose all I've been working for. Now you take my meat.
There are ways to win the war in a different way.
Better learn. You best learn or you're gonna get the bloody back for sure.
Get the bloody back for sure. All right, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.